Hey guys, today I'm going to introduce you to a game that I play on the practice greens. I call it Par 2, and it's a fun little game you can play against yourself and with other people. So the goal is for this particular part of the game, is to start off with a sidecar, clean sweep, kind of your mid, even long range green shot. And the goal is to get it in one shot if you can. So that would be your birdie. At least get the par, which would be getting it in two. Putting after that, most likely. You can start on the green far away. You can be off on the fringe. And you can count strokes if you play against other people for fun. You could also make it like the Van Allen scoring system. A birdie would be worth 2 points, a par would be worth 1, and a bogey or worse is 0. Or you can just count strokes. You know, you do a couple of rounds, you got it in 2, your partner got it in 1. You know, they would be winning 1 to 2. So it's a pretty fun way to navigate the practice greens, especially with other flingers. So here's how it's going to go. I'll start down from this hole right here. I'm about 50, 60 feet, so I'm going to sidecar and hopefully get it in the first shot. So the goal is for me to sink this right now if I can. Get that birdie, which could count as 2 points, or it would just be 1 stroke if you're doing stroke play. And I've come up with the system of, you know, whoever has the lowest score or the most points after 10 rounds. So now I got to try to convert to get the par. So that would be 2 strokes or 1 point, depending how you wanted to keep score with that. And I'm just going to show you a couple of rounds from different angles, different shots. So check this out. Here I am, off the green, not quite on the fringe, in some rough. I'm going to opt for a sidecar, and I'm actually going to do a sidecar where I don't have to move the ball. I'm just going to keep my foot behind the ball spot, which is the ruling. Whenever you do a sidecar off the green, just your feet have to be behind the ball. I got a little bit right to left break. See if we can sink it. Looks good. Hey, there we go. So that would be a birdie, 1 stroke, or that would be 2 points, depending how I was keeping score. So that's my second round, and I have 3 points because I got a par in the first one and a birdie on the second, or that would just be 3 strokes for now. 2 strokes in the first one, 1 stroke on this last one. Let's look at another angle. So from this shot, guys, I've got a long sidecar. I don't know, I didn't pace it out, but I'd say like maybe 70 feet. Got some fringe. That could affect my shot. It's going to be breaking left to right early. But as I get closer to the hole, it should kind of mellow out a little bit. And again, now we're looking to sink it. At the very least, get it as close as possible so we get that easy par putt. Not quite the right line. Let's see if we can convert. So I'm off camera at the moment. Keep your eyes on the hole. I've got an uphill putt, right to left break. Probably 8 feet. I like to walk the line, straddling it, do an aim point, trying to feel the break with my feet, lining it up with my finger or even the shaft of my fling stick. So like I said, a little bit uphill, 8 feet, right to left break. Ooh, so I pulled that one. So that was my par attempt. There's my bogey. So if I'm counting strokes, that's 3 strokes. If I'm playing by the point system, that would be no points. The cool thing about this game too is you could even add the cornhole scoring aspect of it, where if you're playing with someone and both of you par or both of you birdie, well, those cancel each other out. There'll be no score. And obviously, if you're keeping the score versus counting the strokes, you know, if I birdie and my partner pars, then they would keep their score. I'd get 2 points, they would get 1 point. But for stroke play, you would just count strokes like you would normally. So simple name, just call it par 2. And I typically start off with a sidecar just so I can work the full range of around the green techniques, finishing hopefully with a 1 putt. In that case, it was 2. You can also do it with long range putting, where you're only putting. And, you know, again, same thing, try to make the birdie. If not, convert the par for the second stroke. And it's just a fun way to have good practice time on the green and also get other flingers involved. So count strokes up to 10, do 10 rounds, see who's got the best score after the 10 rounds. And that's it, guys. So I hope you have fun with it, and we'll see you guys soon.